Setuju.
Bener mas, bener.
Kalau saya beli kan AI beauty.
Wah.
Tapi cantiknya seperti AI.
Tapi ini luar biasa loh ya, langsung rame banget dari sini ya. Pada pengen ketemu siapa sih? Siapa?
Angel, Mbak
Siapa
Ella.
ini?
Bininya di rumah loh.
Aduh.
Ayo, laporin ke bini.
Dilaporin ke bini ya, bener. Oke. Ya, sebentar lagi kita akan tentunya ngobrol-ngobrol pastinya ya berdua, tentu bareng sama satu gestar kita yang luar biasa ya.
Yes, the one and only
Ella Freya!
Mari kita sambut. Boleh kita beri tepuk tangan buat Ella Freya.
Silakan Ella Freya, please have a seat.
Wow, so glad to see you on the second day of IGX.
Kalian happy nggak ketemu dia di sini juga?
Banget.
Yes, wow. Oke, berarti kita akan ngobrol-ngobrol tentunya sama Ella Freya dalam sesi yang kita beri judul Heart to Heart.
Session.
Heart to Heart session. So it's gonna be a heart to heart session between us, them, and you.
Because
Okay.
yesterday we talked more about your career, how you started your career as an influencer. But today we want to know more about your life, about what your aspiration, and what inspired you today. So I guess the first question is.
Oh bentar. Subtitle dulu tadi pada ngerti nggak masalahnya kalau ngomong apa?
Bener-bener.
Nah, jadi kita hari ini ya gitulah teman-teman.
Ya, gitu.
Intinya kita mau ngobrol ya.
Kalau kemarin kan karir, kalau hari ini kita banyak lebih mengenal dekat dengan pribadi seorang Ella Freya. Tapi sebelum itu mungkin boleh kali ya kasih kesempatan buat Ella untuk menyapa. We would like you to, maybe do you have something to say to all your fans?
Yes.
That has arrived and come here.
Just thank you so much for coming here to see me. I'm just so honored. I totally did not expect this many people to come. So I'm just flabbergasted.
Wow, flabbergasted itu kaget banget dia artinya guys. Karena dia nggak nyangka sebanyak ini yang bakal datang.
Ya sangat tersanjung sekali dan tentu saja sangat senang ya melihat kalian sangat antusias mau datang ketemu seorang Ella Freya. Boleh nggak kita kasih tepuk tangan dulu dong untuk penyambut?
Yeay.
Biar makin sering kesini lah guys.
Aku nggak bisa tepuk tangan soalnya lagi nyuting ini.
So,
Okay, continue.
We would like to know, being an influencer may not be as easy as it seems on the surface. So, what drives you to, and what motivates you to keep going as an influencer and content creator?
Right, it's very funny because I think when I started to be what we call now an influencer, it was almost not really a thing yet.
Yeah.
Like I started to post my pictures on social media, and it got likes, and then it got more likes, and I got really nice comments. So I just kept doing it and kept doing it, and that is what inspired me.
So the love from the people, ya.
Right.
Jadi tadi tuh nanya guys, kayak tentunya menjadi seorang influencer ya kan dan content creator itu tidaklah segampang yang kita lihat gitu. Nggak main asal posting terus gitu ya kan. Nah terus boleh tahu nggak kalau dari Ella Freya sendiri itu gimana? Nah Ella Freya bilang ya memang ini sangat menarik sekali sih karena di awal-awal masa dia memulai karirnya waktu itu tuh bahkan tidak ada sebutan untuk ya influencer, content creator atau sebagainya gitu belum ada nih. Itu belum jadi sebuah profesi. Tapi ya memang dia bilang ketika dia mulai posting, setiap kali dia coba lemparin konsepnya dia ke sosial media, and then semua mulai nge-like, semua mulai ngasih komen yang positif. Jadi memang support dan dukungan dari kalian semua lah yang akhirnya bisa membawa Ella Freya bisa hadir sampai ada di sini juga. Kasih pulang dulu dong buat Ella Freya.
Berarti kalian harus terus memberikan dukungan, likes ya, pastinya dukung konten-kontennya Ella Freya.
Bakal terus like dong.
Subscribe dong buat ke YouTube channelnya. Udah pada subscribe belum?
Udah.
Udah ya?
Subscribe to your YouTube channel as well.
Oke.
But then other than positive comments, being an influencer and being in the public eye, sometimes we might encounter not so nice comments, some people who might not be very supportive towards us. Have you ever had that experience and how do you cope with that?
Yes, I definitely had that experience too, and at first I sometimes let it get to me, so I were kind of doing the same thing as me. Like they started to post videos on YouTube or like Instagram, Facebook, and I would be like, if it's okay for them to do that, then it's okay for me to do that.
Of course, it's okay for you to do that, ya.
I did not consider myself on their level though.
Ini memang benar-benar
Humble banget ya.
humble ya. Ini benar-benar sesi heart to heart ya. Ini tadi Janice tanya gitu. Sebagai influencer kan pasti kadang-kadang kita suka terima hate comment atau mungkin kata-kata yang kurang sopan gitu ya kan. Which is Janice pernah ngalamin. Ella juga ternyata pernah ngalamin juga. Seorang Ella loh gitu ya kan. Dan bahkan itu kadang-kadang bikin dia down juga. Namanya kita masih manusia ya kan. That's why, tapi dia juga bilang bahwa ya sudah terkadang memang itu nggak bisa dihindari juga. Ya memang sangat disayangkan komen-komen seperti itu. Tapi dia ngelihat juga kepada kreator-kreator lainnya juga ya, para wanita-wanita lain yang juga melakukan hal yang mirip dengan Ella lakukan, bercosplay atau mungkin bikin konten ya kan, dan nge-post di Facebook, Instagram ataupun sosial media lainnya. Ella berpikirnya cuma ini, kalau mereka aja boleh dan bisa melakukan itu, kenapa gue juga enggak? So, yeah, just do it for me.
Betul, dan pastinya dia juga bisa melihat support dari orang yang benar-benar
Benar-benar
support
support
dia.
dia. Jadi jangan hate comment atau mengganggu dia lagi ya.
Iya, ya jangan sembarangan ya. Kita sopan ya.
Bang.
Okay, Ella. So, looking back throughout your journey so far, what are the things that you are most grateful for?
Good question.
We've come so far.
Right, so I would really say it's because of the people who encourage me to keep going. And like me, I struggled my whole life with chronic illnesses. And because of that, I got demotivated a lot, like whether I was good enough or could I make enough content. And I wasn't sure how I can contribute to society actually. So I got quite depressed at some point. But then people told me that like my pictures on social media were helping people, and I got comments also or messages from people who told me that my picture brightened their day or give them a smile. And then I realized like that's a huge thing if I can do that for someone. Like that motivated me to keep going. So I'm just super grateful for the fact that I can somehow make people smile.
Wow, that's so sweet ya.
That was so sweet of you. Thank you
Ya,
so
ya,
much.
thank you so much. Jadi tadi Ella tuh bilang, kan tadi Janice tanya ya, sejauh ini gitu ya kan setelah melewati perjalanan yang luar biasa, apa hal yang paling disyukuri ya oleh Ella? Ella bilang, sebenarnya dia tuh punya kadang-kadang bisa cemas juga dan kadang-kadang dia suka merasa, aduh, gue memberikan kontribusi apa sih buat dunia ini gitu ya kan? Tapi dia bersyukur gitu loh sama orang-orang yang udah nge-support dia dan bahkan bilang, Ella terima kasih ya, cuma gara-gara kamu ngeposting foto kamu bikin hariku cerah.
Iya.
Ada nggak yang merasa begitu? Ada nggak yang habis lihat mukanya Ella Freya harinya cerah? Ada? Oh, they also having the same thing ya. You make their life easier as well. Ya. Nah jadi lewat seperti itu akhirnya dia merasa kayak oh ya setidaknya kehadiran Ella, konten-kontennya seorang Ella Freya ini juga bisa bermanfaat dan bisa disukai banyak orang seperti kalian. Terima kasih kata dia. Kasih kurang dulu dong buat Ella.
Tepuk tangan dong.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
Boleh minta tisu?
Boleh minta di-share teman-teman ya. Oke ya.
Aduh,
You deserve it.
bawah.
She deserve it, right? She deserve it.
We deserve all the love. Boleh dong semuanya kasih hati ya. Thank you so much, Ella.
I'm so happy.
Wow. Oke. Janice, silakan Janice.
Wah, aku jadi ikutan emosional juga ya pada ini. And speaking of feeling, I'm sure you're feeling very overwhelmed with all the love and the attention and the care that people have been giving you, especially here at IGX. So, what has been the most emotional experience for you since entering this entertainment industry as a content creator?
The most emotional moment. Well, there were definitely many emotional moments. I would say when recently before Remake came out, I was a bit scared to check the reactions online for how people would react to the new Ashley design. It's my face, obviously. And I think it's a very common thing when a game's remake comes out. hardcore gamers will initially like prefer the original version.
Iya, jadi satu comparing ya sama.
But when I first checked Twitter, I got some comments like, "Oh my god, why they make this ugly baby Ashley?"
Really?
What?
Wow.
Wow.
Ugly? Di mana uglinya yang ini? Nggak setuju ya? Nggak setuju ya?
Wah.
Ugly? No, nggak ya?
Enggak.
But I was quite shocked and I just closed my laptop and I thought, okay, I'm never ever gonna check like social media ever again. Like apparently everyone hates it. I just thought that's it. It's fine. But then like my gamer friends told me like, no, Ella, they love it. They love it.
Yeah, come on. We love it, right?
Oh yes, of course, of course.
I love it. Really? Yeah, just look. Oh my god. I thought everyone hated it. But that was very emotional moment.
Nah, itu.
But I guess it's also very important for us to stress how much we have to be very careful with our words. Because like how it can affect people. Jadi kita mesti hati-hati gitu loh.
Sometimes
Jadi,
that comments can affect other people, so please be kind ya.
please be kind to
Please be
everyone.
kind to everyone.
And please, I think you are the perfect choice for Ashley. Like I cannot imagine other Ashley other than you. Setuju?
Setuju? You guys agree? Paling cocok buat jadi
1000%.
Setuju?
1000%.
Oke, good. Kalau setuju kasih tepuk tangan buat Ella. Nice. Ya, tentunya aja tadi ya Ella udah ngomong sendiri ya gitu. Maksudnya paling emosional, kejadian paling emosional dalam hidup dia adalah ketika pertama kali game Resident Evil 4 Remake itu keluar. Karena menurut dia pasti semua hardcore gamers akan mencoba untuk meng-compare gitu ya. Mana yang original version sama yang the newest remake version gitu. Dan komen pertama yang dia baca waktu itu di Twitter,
Iya, sayangnya.
sayangnya adalah hate comment. Apa ini? Kok jelek banget katanya ya. Terus dia sempat panik, dia sempat down, dia memutuskan untuk tutup laptopnya, nggak mau buka internet lagi. Sampai akhirnya temen gamers dia bilang, enggak lah, Ella, enggak gitu.
Ternyata
Semua itu baru suka. Iya.
Komen yang ternyata positif tuh juga makin bertambah.
Betul. Dan kita setuju bahwa dia adalah pilihan yang tepat untuk jadi Ashley Graham. Betul? Exactly.
I am continuing also from our conversation from yesterday, where you told us that you decided to move to Japan alone at such a young age, and I think that's very brave and very courageous of you. So, I think I will be that brave to move to a very
Jadi
different country,
si Ella
very
Freya
far away
itu
from my
pindah
family.
ke Jepang
And
sendirian.
How do you cope with the feeling of loneliness when you are at such a foreign country?
Right. Like when I look back now to myself who moved to Japan alone, I also think that's a little bit crazy. And to be honest, I think I didn't cope that well at first. I was quite lonely at times. But now I really learned like how important it is for me to eat my family everywhere. And it doesn't have to be a lot of people because I usually just have a very few people in my life that I always talk to. But now I realize how important it is to open up myself more, to open up for my family in another country.
Jadi memang ya, kan tadi Janice juga nanya ya, saat kamu dulu memutuskan nih saat masih muda pindah sendiri ke Jepang, gak ditemenin keluarga, gak ditemenin siapa-siapa, sendirian doang, gimana kamu merasa kesepian gak sih? Ya sebenarnya Ella bilang awal-awal gitu kalau gue pikir-pikir ya juga ya pas dulu pertama kali kita ke Jepang tuh kesepian juga ya, agak kesepian juga, tapi ya di sini dia belajar ternyata penting loh untuk dia mungkin membangun sosialisasi gimana caranya membuat keluarga-keluarga di tempat-tempat lain baru. Bahkan keluarga itu kan tidak hanya terikat oleh darah ya,
Iya benar.
tapi mungkin sahabat kita, teman-teman kita, gitu ya kan, orang-orang di sekitar kita yang baik sama kita itu juga bisa jadi lebih dekat daripada keluarga dan bisa jadi
Benar.
keluarga ya.
Maybe would you be interested in making a new family here in Indonesia?
Ya,
Indonesia cabang Indonesia ya, Ella Freya Family ya.
setuju siapa yang pengen jadi Ella Freya Family cabang Indonesia guys? All of them are want to be your family, come on.
I'll never be lonely here.
For
You will
sure.
be lonely. But if, do you think you're more more of an introvert or an extrovert?
I always consider myself more extrovert because I really like socializing with people, but everyone feels like I have more introverted vibes. Yeah, and I do spend a lot of time by myself, but I also need to spend time with friends to be happy.
So maybe you're like somewhere in the middle.
Could be,
Could
yeah.
be.
Yeah.
I think you're more like a very calm extrovert.
A very calm extrovert. Oke.
Yeah.
I'm probably introverted side of extrovert.
Ya benar, bisa jadi juga ya. Extrovert yang introvert gimana? Iya gitu deh ya.
I have to say that many of my closest friends are actually introverts.
Oh really?
I see. Banyak temannya Ella tuh ternyata introvert ya. Tapi dia sendiri nganggep sebenarnya dirinya itu extrovert. Cuma entah kenapa orang-orang lain nganggepnya introvert gitu.
So among your introverted friends, they think you are more of an extrovert?
My introverted friends think that I'm very extroverted, and my extroverted friends think I'm very introvert.
Oke.
Nyampur ya jadinya.
Dia tuh di batas di antara kalau orang introvert berarti dia gila, dia orang ekstro banget gitu ya. Sedangkan orang-orang ekstrovert berarti ini kamu introvert sekali untuk jadi seorang ekstrovert gitu ya. Oke, paham.
I would say I'm not very good at making small talk, so I prefer to have like one-on-one meetings and just have like deeper conversations.
I see.
Sukanya TikTok kan, TikTok.
Makanya sesi ini namanya heart to heart.
Heart to heart session. Ini biasanya aku terus nanya ini.
Oh memang sengaja karena pasti lebih nyambung kan?
Oh itu sama cewek ya?
Iya lebih connect kan ya. Jadi silakan. Aku penerjemah di sini tugasnya hari ini.
But are there anything that, I mean, you have tried being a content creator, you started vlogging, so you also start doing cosplay as well, playing games. Are there any other activities or hobbies that you want to try in the future?
Actually, yes. So almost everyone in my family is a musician. I don't think I have a lot of talent, but I like to sing and I like to make music. So I would like to do that in the future more.
How do you make music? Do you play any instrument?
I'm not good at it, but I play guitar and drums.
Wah, ternyata dia main gitar sama drum loh. Oh, we will probably like to see
Ella drum.
Ella
Maybe
drum.
next year.
Maybe next year. Setuju?
Yes.
Kalau mau antri tahun depan,
Let's go.
tolong dibawa lagi.
And I think that it will be really cool if you have your own single music.
I know, I would love to. I don't have to go using my voice now, but if I could, that would be like a dream.
Yeah, or you can like sing for game soundtrack. That will be very cool. Ya kan kalau kita jadi ngisi, kan ngisi face model udah nih ya dulu. Kalau misalnya ngisi lagunya,
Nah, itu.
hopefully we get to see you more in the music industry. We hope that we get to see that side of Ella Freya as
Ya.
well.
Ini kan Ella katanya sebenarnya keluarganya tuh pemusik, ya kan? Dan dia kurang begitu jago sebenarnya, tapi dia pengen coba, gitu ya. Dan bahkan dia suka nyanyi sebenarnya.
Tapi kalau ngeliat Ella kayaknya dia cuma ini deh merendah ya. Soalnya kan dia emang kayak kayaknya aku biasa aja gitu. Kalau lo jago.
Jago banget, gitu ya kan? Nah, mungkin sangat menarik kalau misalkan nanti Ella bisa berkesempatan untuk nyanyiin salah satu soundtrack game, ya.
Iya.
Nah, pertanyaannya aja,
Apa tuh?
if you able to sing one of the soundtrack of a game, what game would it be? If you could choose,
Oh.
Of a game?
song of a game. What game would you love to? Let me be the singer of those game, please. What kind of game? Or what the title of the game?
I forgot the name of the song, but like the ending of Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid? Metal Gear Solid! Wow!
Wow.
It's sung by Stephanie Yosten, and she's also Dutch, so I would like to meet her.
Oh, oke. Sesama teman Belanda nih katanya.
Oh iya.
Ya, jadi pengen ketemu kalau bisa, dan dia pengen kalau bisa ya nyanyi gitu lagu closingnya endingnya dari Metal Gear Solid gitu ya.
Oh.
Kasih tepuk tangan dulu dong.
Oh, actually, I have like ada incident because like inside the news.
Oh, inside the news, oke.
Yeah. There was one time one of your social media posts about a fan who was
supermarket employee ya?
Yes.
Oh.
There was one of your friends who works at the supermarket recognized you and take a photo with you, and the photo went viral. So
There is a photo ya?
yeah, there was a photo. So can you tell us like what was happening behind the picture? Like, did you expect it to be that viral?
No, actually, I don't even know how viral works, but
It's viral in Indonesia at least. Everybody keeps talking on the timeline like, oh, every time I scroll, you again, Ella again, really.
no, actually, it was like nighttime, and I was going to my hotel, and I asked the IKEA staff, can you please bring me to the supermarket because I want to buy some fruit. And I really like to see like other countries' supermarkets
Yeah.
to see what to eat.
Oh yeah,
Like what to eat in your daily life.
Yeah.
And I got some, I forgot the name, but I think you will know it. It's like fruit with kind of spicy
Oh.
sauce.
Fruit with a spicy sauce?
It's not very spicy, but it has like
Rujak.
Rujak? It's a mixed fruit? Is it?
Yeah.
It's a mixed fruit?
but it has a separate plastic container with like sort of spicy,
Spicy sweet sauce. Yeah.
type of sauce.
Yeah, rujak
I
for
really
sure.
liked it. And another snack that I tried, I really liked it. It's Malkis.
Malkis!
Biscuit.
Biscuit Malkis!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, di Sepang.
I love that one. So I was just doing my shopping and picking some fruits. Like, oh, what's this? I never seen this fruit before. And as I walked out of the supermarket, the staff member, she recognized me. I love it.
Iya, Malkis yang kotak itu loh.
Of course.
Biskuit Malkis yang kotak.
And you have no idea that the picture actually went viral here in Indonesia?
Yeah, I did not know that actually.
You know what?
Thank you for telling me.
Everybody mentioned those guy, yeah, and said, this is the most luckiest guy ever. He used his luck for maybe 12 years ahead, yeah. So, his luck is run out right now.
I have to say, he was the first one in Indonesia to recognize me.
Wow. Ini, ya. Boleh pinjam bentar ya. Okay. So this is the picture. And yeah, of course it went
I
viral.
did see the picture. I didn't know it went viral.
Of course.
It was everywhere at Facebook, at Threads, you name it.
Yeah.
All kind of social media. So anyway, Ella, if you had to share one wisdom or advice to your younger self, what would it be?
I would really tell myself, yeah, it's kind of related to what I said earlier actually, but that what I'm doing has some meaning, that I can bring a smile to people's face and not to feel discouraged myself. And also to chill a little bit. Because I felt a lot of pressure to take like a normal path, like go to university and work at an office or a company or something like that. But somehow things didn't go well and I had a lot of health problems, so I felt like I was failing a lot. And now I see that just life gives me some other path, so it doesn't mean that I'm failing. So I would like to tell myself that like, it's going to be okay. It's very scary to do something different than other people, but just believing in yourself also is scary because no one's gonna prove to you that you can actually believe in yourself. But I would tell myself to trust more in myself and faith.
Kita kasih tepuk tangan dulu dong. Itu bagus banget. Aku akan mencoba ya berusaha terbaik untuk bisa menjelaskan apa yang tadi Ella ngomong. Ya itu karena bagus banget.
Advice-nya itu menurut aku ya, I feel like the advice doesn't only speak to your younger self, but I feel like it speaks to a lot of us here.
Yeah, true,
So
true.
we try to translate it.
Ya, oke. Jadi tadi Jenis tanya ya, kalau Ella boleh kasih pesan untuk diri Ella mereka yang pas dulu masih muda, kira-kira pesannya apa? Ella bilang kayaknya nggak akan jauh beda, sama seperti yang tadi dia bilang, please jadi orang yang bisa membawa kebahagiaan dan senyuman buat setiap orang. Tapi dia bilang sebenarnya dia juga akan mau encourage diri dia sendiri. Bahkan ini yang tadi aku bilang bagus banget, dia kan mengencourage diri dia bahwa ya lu harus be chill gitu, lu harus santai sedikit dan percaya sama diri lu. Dia sempat ngerasa bahwa oke, dia dulu menjalani kehidupan normal, kuliah, kerja, dan dia sempat gagal, bahkan dia sempat ngerasa bahwa dia sempat punya masalah kesehatan. Di saat itu dia down banget, dia merasa hidup dia gagal. Tapi ternyata dunia memberikan kesempatan kedua, dunia memberikan kesempatan yang lain lewat jalan yang berbeda. Dan ternyata ya sekarang Ella bisa ada di sini, bisa menghibur kita semua, bisa memberikan senyuman dan kebahagiaan. Jadi kita tahu nih kata Ella ya, mungkin percaya sama diri sendiri itu menakutkan. Karena nggak ada yang tahu juga selain diri kita sendiri gitu. Orang lain nggak bisa mungkin percaya sama kita. Tapi setidaknya kita bisa belajar untuk menerima dan juga mengingatkan diri kita untuk ayo percaya sama diri kita sendiri dan nanti kalian akan ngerasain hasilnya sendiri gitu bahwa ya inilah Ella sekarang.
Iya, nah benar
Betul,
banget
betul,
itu.
betul.
Jadi nggak usah takut buat teman-teman yang misalnya mengambil jalan yang berbeda ya daripada orang lain.
Betul.
Yang itu hidup kamu, yang tahu itu diri kamu sendiri.
Thank you Ella, so sweet.
It was
Good help,
I think it was full of wisdom.
This is what I want to do. I would like to encourage people more from my own experience. But I need to experience things myself so I can help other people.
True. Itu yang jadi mimpinya Ella ya selalu ya untuk bisa berbagi sama orang-orang, terus bisa mengencourage orang, menyemangati orang juga. Tapi ya tadi dia bilang, gue mesti ngejalanin dulu nih. Kalau gue udah ngejalanin, gue udah tahu, gue bisa share ke teman-teman supaya kalian juga jangan takut dan ayo sama-sama kita jalan bareng istilahnya gitu.
Iya sih. Oke, benar banget. Karena kita sekarang udah mulai masuk ya dulu ke penghujung nih dari talk show customer session kita.
Tapi ini topik yang tadinya saya pikir santai ternyata berat ya ini ya.
Iya, ini mendalam.
Iya, sampai dalam banget. Memang sesuai dengan judulnya Heart to Heart.
So Ella, since this is a heart-to-heart session, if you could speak directly from heart to heart with all your fans here right now, what message would you like to share to them?
I think I would just like to say, even though everyone in the world is really chaotic and really hard, and so many tough things going on, just take care of the people next to you. Just take care of the people close to you. Because whatever happens, like the feeling of love is strong.
Wow, kasih tepuk tangan dulu dong buat Ella. Ella bilang ya, mungkin tadi Janis nanya kalau karena ini sesinya Heart to Heart, apa pesan yang ingin Ella sampaikan ke semua teman-teman yang hadir di sini? Ella bilang, kita tahu dunia ini berat, dunia ini mungkin cukup kacau ya kan, banyak hal yang tidak menyenangkan terjadi. Jadi ya, jadilah orang baik dan coba care minimal orang yang ada di sebelah kanan atau kiri kalian. Atau maksudnya cobalah untuk mulai care kepada orang terdekat kalian. Itu adalah hal kecil sederhana yang bisa kalian lakukan untuk membuat hidup ini atau dunia ini jadi lebih baik dan lebih indah. Karena percayalah, kekuatan cinta akan jauh lebih kuat. Itu tadi pesannya dari Ella.
Iya, boleh kita kasih tepuk tangan yang pastinya buat Ella Tria, teman-teman.
Yeay.
Itu luar biasa banget sih.
Iya benar. Tentunya thank you so much Ella Tria. I feel like today's session is truly inspiring, and I hope in a way it also can motivate you to keep going as a content creator. Whenever you feel down, we hope that you can remember us, your Indonesian friends, and how we love you and we always support you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
We will always support Ella Freya, right? Let's give her one big round of applause, guys!
Thank you guys. I love you guys.
I love you too.
So, itu dia tadi kita sesi ngobrol-ngobrol ya sama Ella Freya. Sekali lagi, terima kasih Ella Freya. Thank you so much Ella Freya. Ini adalah momen yang sangat heartwarming sekali. Tapi seperti biasa, namanya sesi di main stage,
Iya.
kita akan tetap punya yang namanya game time.
Betul. Everybody are you ready for game time?
Yeah.
Nah, so Ella, as usual, in our main stage, we will have a game time. So, a game time is you versus the audience.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so let's see what game are we going to play. Crash time racing!
Yeah.
So Ella, are you ready?
I think so, yeah.
You think so? Okay.
Have you played the game before?
Yeah.
Um,
Is it
Straight.
Crash Bandicoot? I
As
think
far as you
racing
can straight.
is a racing
Yeah.
game.
It's Mario Kart.
No, it's kind of similar like Mario Kart, but this is a Crash Bandicoot.
I never played this.
You never played this, so this is your first time?
Yes.
Well, good luck.
First time.
Okay, let's
okay.
just enjoy the game. Okay,
Just do
Please
as far as you
choose
can.
one lucky fans to come up on stage and play. Oh,
Me.
magsakit na.
Me.
Oh, which one? He's got it.